Last year I was in a looksmaxing documentary for Channel 4 in the UK, but recently it seems like they sold the rights to a German company, and now all throughout Germany my documentary is airing it. And now tons of German subscribers are messaging me like, Austin, are you in this documentary? Is this you? Yes, it is me. And I thought we would revisit this documentary. So first of all, the post that was sent to me, all of the comments, this has almost 1 million views on Instagram, all the comments are from women and German people just roasting me, hating on me, saying, oh, he's such an incel, oh, that's such terrible mindset, women only care about personality, that is all they care about. Even in the documentary, I asked girls for the documentary, which do they prefer, good looks or personality? And obviously, you guys know probably what the answer was. It was the personality.
What about a very attractive guy, he has the worst personality ever, or a guy who's super sweet, treats you like a princess, but other girls don't like him, and he's very average?
Personality wins.
Personality
Wins.
Okay.
Every time.
But today what I'm actually going to do is break down why all of this is bullshit and why personality really does not matter that much. It does matter to an extent. It matters in your life, in your opportunities, in business, things like this, getting far with dating. But when it comes to the initial attraction, nah, let's get it. First of all, this documentary wanted to create a narrative of every single looksmaxer involved in the documentary to try to make us all seem like psychos.
The bravest and most handsome.
I was the face of this documentary. So obviously every single part, whenever I mention that you should not only have your looks, I actually mentioned this specific analogy on multiple occasions. How looksmaxing is like making your door on the outside look much better than everybody else's door. So it's going to entice other people to open this up. Because otherwise, if you're a bland, boring, old door, no one wants to see what's behind. They don't care. But when you open the door, it can't just be an empty room that nobody cares about. It's got to have some cool stuff behind the door, and this is the exact same thing with looks. Looks is the most important thing. It's going to get people to want to open that door, but once they open it, what else is there? Are you charismatic? Do you have a little bit of money? Are you fun to be around? Do you have a fun lifestyle? Are you a loving, nice person? Like, there are other things that matter, but some people, they only care about the door. We're gonna be completely straight up. Like if you meet a superficial woman, she just wants to show you off, she wants to flaunt you. All she cares about is her looks and how she looks. Yeah, she doesn't care about what's inside the door. All she cares about is flexing you as the trophy boyfriend. So whenever you say looks is the only thing that matters, it is whenever it comes to hookups and superficial women. But outside of that, you do need the things behind the door as well. Looks don't matter until they actually pick a guy. This is actually so funny. So anytime you ask a girl, do looks or personality matter more? Every single time, they will always say personality. This is virtue signaling. They don't want to seem superficial. They don't want to seem like, oh, all they care about is looks. But all you gotta do, man, look at any single girl's dating history. The guys that she has hooked up with, what do they look like? Tell me, what do they look like? 9 times out of 10, they will date more attractive guys. They will date taller women. I have dated women and I asked them, do you even care about height? How do you feel about my height? And they will tell me to my face, oh, I don't care. I couldn't care less about your height. I would still like you if you were 5'7", but then anybody that they have dated has also been over 6 feet tall. They've got a thing for tall guys, but they will not admit it. That's the thing, man. That's the truth of all of this. They will not admit it. They will take it to their gravestone, but they like attractive, handsome men. And the most ironic thing about this is that this was actually posted on Instagram. All these people calling me an incel, all these people trying to make fun of me. This was on my same account. Instagram, I'm a lot more female gaze. I don't give any looksmaxing advice. I don't talk about looksmaxing. I go with the rule of Fight Club, man. We don't even talk about this stuff.
The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
I just post thirst traps, cute funny jokes, things like this, and I've gotten over 200,000 followers, and a lot of this is from women as well. All you have to do is go to the comments of any of my viral posts, man, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And it's because I use my looks to get some traction to this. Because at the end of the day, this is the most important thing. I would not have the life I have now if it was not for my looks. I would never have started modeling if I did not have a certain look. I would never be able to obviously create the reaction videos in public if I wasn't 6'6". I would not be able to have my online coaching business or even my supplement business if I did not have the looks, because your looks is going to be a reflection of how you really treat yourself, man, your health, everything. And obviously I have some genetic advantages that I'm grateful for, my parents, everything, but looks are very important. Society cheers whenever women glow up, but they will shame whenever men glow up as well. They always like to say anybody who cares about their looks is insecure. Like, that's all you care about, you're so superficial, blah, blah, blah. Here's the truth, man. The more attractive you are as a man in your life, this gives you more power. Literally, no one really wants you to have power. Like, think about it. Does a woman really want you to have more dating options and be able to get any single girl that you want to? No, because she's going to have a lot less power. That's why a lot of girls, you'll see them, like, they're very, very attractive, but they'll only date guys who are much, much less attractive, because these guys do not have options to them, and they feel like it's going to be the safest option. But if they are with the most attractive guy, it's going to be a lot harder for them to control this guy. We'll keep it super short today, man, but if you do need help upgrading your entire life, man, your testosterone, your facial features, supporting your height growth journey, literally everything, you have to go to lOoKsMaxXiNg.com, my website, and buy my supplements. Like, we've got Aries Rage, we've got Titan Growth, we've got so many awesome supplements that are all scientifically proven to help you level up, to help you improve. And this isn't just BS, man. This is all produced in a GMP certified lab in America with all natural ingredients to help you optimize your health. FDA registered lab, and whenever you do order with me, it is super easy. And all you have to do is use my code Wayne to get 10% off to try your first supplement. I guarantee you, man, like, we've got tons of 5-star reviews from people all over the world. You will see awesome results. Like, especially Aries Rage is going to boost your testosterone like crazy. You will freaking feel it, man. And don't forget to join my school right here. I've got over 10 hours of content, around 150 students in my school. It is the best school of self-improvement. You have to join now. Link in the description. What I do think is funny, though, is whenever I was looking at the comments last year, whenever it was first airing, a lot of people were saying that the presenter was actually more attractive than me, facially. And they were saying specifically it was because he didn't seem to care too much about his appearance, but you could tell he's at a very low body fat percentage. He's got the designer stubble that's very, very articulately groomed. You've got to be doing that daily, man, to keep that up. Like, so much grooming regimes that is going to be considered looksmaxing, but this guy and everyone else seems to refuse to accept it. It's like people want to put looksmaxing in this box, like, oh, it's this cult of the most extreme people. That's why they had other people doing like the limb lengthenings and the crazy stuff, trying to make it seem crazy to want to enhance your looks. But the truth is, everybody wants to enhance their looks, and everybody does enhance their looks. But as a man, when we admit that we are trying to do this, it comes off as insecure. It comes off as like you're not good enough, you're not already that guy. Girls want the guy who is already that guy. So this is the biggest rule of looksmaxing. It's like I said earlier, never, ever, ever let anybody know that you are looksmaxing. Like, any single girl who saw me in that looksmaxing documentary, I'm telling you, she will not find me attractive, 100%. And any girl who sees this YouTube probably won't find me attractive, because I'm always talking about looks, teaching you guys how to look more attractive. And that's the brutal truth, man. You got to level up and then act like you did not do anything. I think the most ironic thing about the looksmaxing documentary and all the hate comments is everyone is hating on me based off of how I look. I don't say anything wrong in the documentary. I don't say anything rude. I don't say anything disrespectful. I actually advocate for healthy measures of taking care of yourself and your overall health, everything. But people want to take it out of proportion, and they were judging me based off of my looks. They were saying, oh, he looks like he's too much, he's too into looksmaxing, which is so ironic, because I thought we don't judge people based off our looks. I thought we don't care about the looks. I thought it was only the personality that matters. Truth is, man, you know this, I know this, every single scientific piece of literature ever written knows this as well. When you look more attractive, you have more life opportunities, more women want to date you, you will make more money. Overall, you have a higher satisfaction of life. You are quite literally happy. You're like, every single thing about your life improves when you get more attractive. That's not saying that's the only thing you should ever do, but that's saying it's very important. You should be working on your looks and leveling up. And if you don't want to admit that, it's okay. I mean, life is a game. There are going to be people who play the game, they're going to level up, get really good at the game. There's people on the sideline just watching people playing the game, talking crap about the people actually in it. Like, oh, I can't believe they're doing that. That's the truth. A lot of people, they're born average. And they just accept that they're average, and they never even want to try to level up. They never even want to get to 10% body fat, try to change their facial structure. Nothing. And their life reflects that, man. And those people are going to always be hating. The normies, I would say. That's it, man. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Go check out the documentary if you have not seen it. It's very interesting stuff. But yeah, just keep in mind all the cuts they use to create a certain narrative. That's it, though. I love you guys with all my heart. Peace.